Instinct, a term derived from the Latin word instinctus, which translates to a driving force, encapsulates a complex array of inherent behaviors and responses that govern the actions of living beings. Instinct refers to the innate, typically fixed patterns of behavior exhibited by human body in response to certain stimuli, unlike learned behaviors, which can vary based on individual experiences and the environment. Instinctual actions are hardwired into genetic code. Finally, to serve specific purpose. Instinct is a design element to guide actions in the natural world and human. Involuntary movements in the human body, often characterized by their automatic and unintentional nature, can be understood through a multifaceted lens that encompasses both physiological mechanism and instinctual behavior. These movements, which include reflex actions such as the knee-jerk response, as well as actions governed by the autonomic nervous system, serve critical functions in maintaining homeostasis and responding to environmental stimuli without the need for conscious deliberation. Instinct, typically defined as an innate, typically fixed pattern of behavior in animals in response to certain stimuli, shares pertinent characteristics with these involuntary movements in that both are fundamentally rooted in biological imperatives designed for survival. Human physiology is a complex and finely tuned system in which numerous processes are constantly at work, many of which occur without conscious thought. These involuntary actions, ranging from bowel movements to blood circulation and respiration, are essential for maintaining homeostasis and ensuring the body functions optimally, guided by instinctual responses and regulated by intricate neural and hormonal systems. These involuntary actions allow human beings to adapt to their environment, manage physical needs, and respond to internal and external stimuli effectively. Secretions encompass a wide array of fluids produced by glands throughout the body, including saliva, mucus, gastric juice, and hormones. These substances play pivotal roles in digestion, immune response, and homeostasis. The process of secretion is predominantly involuntary, regulated by both the nervous system and hormonal signals. For instance, salivation is triggered not only by a sight and smell of food but also by reflex actions initiated by the brain when food enters the mouth. The salivary glands respond to these stimuli without conscious thought, releasing enzymes that begin the digestion of carbohydrates. Similarly, gastric secretions are required by the presence of food in the stomach, where colons detect nutrients and secrete acids and digestive enzymes to aid in the breakdown of food. Hormonal secretions, too, are predominantly involuntary. The endocrine system, which releases hormones into the bloodstream, operates under feedback mechanisms that regulate thirst, appetite, and metabolism. These hormones travel throughout the body, signaling organs to respond appropriately. For instance, insulin secretion from the pancreas is triggered by elevated blood glucose level, enabling cells to absorb glucose and maintain energy balance. This interplay of involuntary secretions underscores the body's instinctive capacity to maintain balance and respond to physiological needs. Bowel movements are a critical component of the digestive process, which involves the breakdown of food, nutrient absorption, and waste elimination. The act of defecation is primarily controlled by the autonomic nervous system, which operates independently of conscious control. The digestive tract is lined with smooth muscle, which contracts rhythmically through a process known as peristalsis. This involuntary muscle movement propels food and waste through the gastrointestinal tract, facilitating digestion and ultimately leading to excretion. The regulation of bowel movement also involves a complex interaction of neurotransmitters and hormones. When the stomach is distended with food, nerve endings communicate this state to the brain, increasing peristaltic activity in the intestines. Moreover, the presence of certain substances in the colon stimulates the secretion of hormones, which further enhance muscle contractions and aid digestion. This seamless coordination coincides when and how bowel movements occur, demonstrating the body's reliance on instinctual processes to maintain digestive health. Blood circulation is a fundamental involuntary action that sustains life by delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and removing waste products. The heart, a muscular organ, autonomously autonomously contracts due to electrical impulses generated by specialized cells known as pacemaker cells. This rhythmic contraction is a perfect example of the body's instinctual process where conscious thought plays no role. The circulatory system is also intricately connected to the nervous system. Mechanoreceptors located in blood vessels detect changes in blood pressure and regulate heart rate and vessel diameter through reflexive actions. For example, during periods of physical exertion, these receptors stimulate rapid heart rate increases to accommodate higher oxygen demand. This involuntary regulation ensures that the body maintains an adequate supply of circulating blood, adapting seamlessly to both rest and activity. Moreover, the interplay of hormones in the regulation of circulation cannot be overlooked. Hormones such as adrenaline can induce vasodilation or vasoconstriction, adjusting food blood flow according to the body's immediate needs. For instance, during stressful situations, adrenaline increases heart rate and redirects blood flow to essential organs and muscles, facilitating a flight or fight response. Again, these processes occur without conscious intervention, highlighting the instinctual nature of bodily functions. Breathing or respiration is another critical involuntary action essential for sustaining life. Although humans can exert some control over their breathing, for example, during speaking or singing, the primary regulation occurs through the autonomic nervous system. Chemoreceptors, located in the brain and major blood vessels, monitor carbon dioxide and oxygen levels in the blood, signaling the respiratory centers in the brain stem to adjust birth reading rates accordingly. During normal respiration, the diaphragm and intercostal muscles contract involuntarily, expanding the thoracic cavity and allowing air to flow into the lungs. The fundamental mechanism operates throughout life, ensuring the body receives a constant supply of oxygen while expelling carbon dioxide, a byproduct of cellular metabolism. In situations where the body's oxygen demands increase, such as during exercise or high altitude conditions, the respiratory rate can increase reflexively, demonstrating the instinctual nature of this vital action. The ability of the body to regulate these actions autonomously exemplifies the elegance and sophistication of biological systems, inviting further explanation into the intricacies of human life. Innate instincts are evidence of design because they suggest foresight and purpose in biological processes. The presence of instinctual behaviors implies that an intelligent designer imbued organisms with specific survival strategies tailored to their environments. Instincts serve indicators that life is not merely a product of chance, but instead reflects a purposeful design aimed at ensuring the continuity of species. Instinct, by definition, is not a learned behavior that every species are endowed with. The functions provided by instinct are intricate and essential. Without instinct, any kind of life is impossible. That leaves no room for materialistic speculation.